Welcome to Psyche Pulse channel. Today we embark on a journey of self-discovery as we uncover the true meaning of cultivating self-compassion. Cultivating self-compassion is akin to planting a seed of kindness within ourselves. It's about nurturing a sense of understanding, acceptance, and love for who we are, with all our strengths and weaknesses. It's a practice that encourages us to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, and to treat ourselves with the same care and compassion we'd show to a dear friend. In essence, it's about embracing our imperfections, forgiving our past mistakes, setting healthy boundaries, and practicing gratitude. It's about prioritizing our well-being and nurturing our physical, emotional, and mental health. This journey is not about achieving perfection. It's about acknowledging and appreciating our inherent worth, regardless of external validation. So embark on this journey of self-compassion and discover the transformative power it holds. The first step on this journey is embracing self-acceptance. This is not just a feel-good phrase, it's a fundamental principle in the practice of self-compassion. Self-acceptance is about acknowledging who you are, with all your strengths and weaknesses, without judgment or criticism. Imagine you're looking at a painting. You don't simply focus on the uneven brushstrokes or the colors that seem out of place. You appreciate the whole picture, the entire masterpiece. That's how self-acceptance works. It's about looking at the entirety of yourself, not just the parts you like or dislike. It's about understanding that you are a unique individual, with a unique set of skills, experiences, and perspectives. You might be great at problem solving but struggle with time management. You might be a fantastic listener but find it hard to express your own feelings. It's okay. It's all part of the masterpiece that is you. Self-acceptance also means letting go of comparisons. There's no need to measure up to someone else's standards or achievements. Everyone has their own journey, their own story. What matters most is your journey, your story. Self-acceptance doesn't mean complacency though. It's not about ignoring areas for growth or dismissing the need for improvement. It's about recognizing these aspects without self-deprecation or harsh criticism. It's about realizing that growth and change are part of life, not reasons to berate yourself. Remember, you are your own unique masterpiece, worthy of acceptance and love just as you are. Next, we delve into the realm of mindful awareness. This is a key player in the arena of self-compassion. But what exactly is it? Mindful awareness is like a gentle spotlight illuminating our thoughts, emotions, and sensations, allowing us to see them clearly but without judgment. Imagine for a moment, standing on the bank of a river, watching the water flow by. The river represents our stream of consciousness, the constant flow of thoughts, feelings, sensations. Mindful awareness is the act of standing on the riverbank, observing the flow, rather than getting swept away in the current. The beauty of mindful awareness is that it allows us to observe without criticism. We notice our thoughts, we acknowledge our feelings, but we don't get caught up in them. Instead of battling the current, we simply observe it. In this way, we can see our experiences, both positive and negative, without getting tangled up in self-criticism or rumination. This isn't about ignoring or suppressing our thoughts and feelings. It's about seeing them clearly and accepting them for what they are. It's about acknowledging our human experience in all its complexity, without judgment or resistance. It's about cultivating a friendly curiosity towards our inner world, getting to know ourselves better, without trying to fix or change anything. With practice, mindful awareness can become a steadfast ally in our journey towards self-compassion. It helps us to embrace our experiences, to be present with them, to learn from them. It teaches us that it's okay to be human, to have thoughts and feelings, to make mistakes. Befriend your mind and let mindful awareness illuminate your path to self-compassion. Now let's delve into the heart of self-compassion, self-love. Just as a seed needs sunshine, water, and good soil to grow, we too need to nurture our inner selves. Self-love means acknowledging our needs, desires, and dreams, and giving ourselves permission to pursue them. It's about treating ourselves with the same kindness, care, and understanding we'd offer a close friend or loved one. Imagine you're having a rough day. Maybe you made a mistake at work, you're feeling overwhelmed, or you're just not feeling your best. If a friend were in this situation, you wouldn't berate them, would you? You'd likely offer words of comfort, reassurance, and support. That's the essence of self-love, extending the same compassion to ourselves. Self-love also means celebrating our successes, no matter how small they may seem. Did you manage to get out of bed on a day when you just didn't feel like it? That's a victory. Did you make someone's day a little brighter with a kind word or gesture? That's a win. Even the smallest acts of kindness towards ourselves can foster a sense of self-love. In our journey towards self-compassion, it's vital to remember that self-love is not vanity, it's not arrogance, and it's certainly not selfishness. It's the recognition that we are deserving of love and kindness, just as we are, without any conditions or qualifications. Self-love is not selfish, it's the foundation of your journey to self-compassion. Let us now turn our attention to the healing power of forgiveness. In the journey of self-compassion, forgiveness plays a pivotal role. It's about recognizing our own humanity, understanding that we all make mistakes, and that's perfectly okay. When we stumble and fall, we often tend to be our own harshest critic. We berate ourselves, replaying the mistakes over and over in our minds. But what if we took a different approach? What if instead of punishing ourselves for our missteps, we forgave ourselves? Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or ignoring the consequences of our actions. It means acknowledging our mistakes, learning from them, and then letting go. It's about opening our hearts to ourselves, offering understanding and kindness instead of harsh judgment. In practicing forgiveness, we say to ourselves, yes, I made a mistake, but this doesn't define me. We give ourselves the freedom to move forward, to grow from our experiences and to become a better version of ourselves. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to our strength. It takes courage to face our shortcomings and to forgive ourselves. But the reward is immense. When we practice forgiveness, we liberate ourselves from the chains of regret and self-blame, and we open the door to self-compassion. Remember, everyone stumbles, everyone falls, but it's those who forgive themselves, who pick themselves up, learn, and continue on their journey, who truly cultivate self-compassion. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself, a stepping stone towards self-compassion. Self-compassion also involves setting healthy boundaries. It's about understanding your personal limits and respecting them, not just in your relationships with others, but also in your commitments in daily life. Imagine you're a garden. You're vibrant, full of life, and constantly growing. But just like any garden, you need a fence. This fence is your boundary. It's there to protect you, to ensure you have the space and resources you need to thrive. Now, setting boundaries doesn't mean shutting people out or being selfish. No, it's about self-preservation. It's about ensuring you have the time and energy to nurture your own well-being. Let's consider an example. You're someone who often says yes to everyone and everything, always putting others' needs before your own. In the short term, you might feel helpful, appreciated. But over time, you may find yourself feeling drained, stressed, and resentful. This is a clear sign that your boundaries are being crossed. So how do you set healthy boundaries? It starts with self-awareness. Recognize your limits, understand what drains you and what fuels you. Communicate these boundaries assertively, yet kindly to others. It's okay to say no. It's okay to prioritize your own needs. Setting healthy boundaries is a journey, not a destination. It takes practice, patience, and above all, self-compassion. So give yourself permission to set and respect your own boundaries to protect your own garden. Remember, setting boundaries is a form of self-respect and self-compassion. It's now time to let go of perfection and embrace our authentic selves. In our pursuit of self-compassion, embracing imperfection is a fundamental step. It is about accepting that we are not perfect, nor do we need to be. We all have our own set of strengths and weaknesses that make us who we are, and that's perfectly okay. Often we are our own harshest critics, setting unrealistically high standards for ourselves. We strive for perfection, not realizing that it's an unattainable ideal. This relentless pursuit can lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of never being good enough. However, it's important to remember that perfection is not a prerequisite for worthiness. Our value doesn't lie in our achievements, our appearance, or the approval of others. It lies within us, in our inherent worth as human beings. Embracing imperfection is about letting go of these unrealistic standards and recognizing that it's okay to make mistakes, to have flaws, and to be human. It's about appreciating ourselves for who we are, with all our imperfections. This doesn't mean we stop striving for personal growth or improvement. Rather, it means we approach these endeavors with a sense of compassion and understanding, recognizing that it's the journey that matters, not the destination. So let's celebrate our quirks, our eccentricities, our unique traits. These are the things that make us uniquely us. They are the things that make us real, human, and relatable. Embrace your imperfections, they make you uniquely you. Finally, let's highlight the importance of self-care in cultivating self-compassion. Self-care is a key ingredient in this recipe for self-appreciation and self-empowerment. It's about being proactive in looking after your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. It's not just about bubble baths and spa days, although those are certainly enjoyable. It's about taking the time to nurture your mind, body and soul in ways that make you feel refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to face the world. For instance, self-care could mean setting aside time each day to meditate, quiet your mind, and connect with yourself. It could involve engaging in physical activities that you enjoy, whether that's hiking in the mountains, dancing in your living room, or practicing yoga. It could be about prioritizing healthy eating, ensuring you're nourishing your body with the right foods. Emotionally, self-care could mean taking time to process your feelings, perhaps through journaling or talking to a trusted friend or therapist. It might involve setting boundaries in relationships, ensuring you have the space and energy to look after your own needs. Mentally, self-care could involve challenging negative thought patterns, practicing mindfulness, or dedicating time to hobbies and activities that stimulate your mind and bring you joy. Remember, self-care is not a luxury. It's a necessity on the path to self-compassion. It's about acknowledging that you, too, are deserving of care and kindness, and taking steps to ensure you're providing that for yourself. As we conclude our journey of self-compassion, remember this is just the beginning. The road to self-acceptance, mindful awareness, self-love, forgiveness, setting boundaries, gratitude, embracing imperfection, and self-care is a lifelong journey, not a destination. Each of these features is a stepping stone towards a deeper understanding of yourself, a more compassionate relationship with your mind and body, and a more fulfilling life. They are not tasks to tick off a list, but habits to cultivate, practices to integrate into your everyday life. Remember to extend kindness and understanding to yourself, to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, to nurture your emotional needs, to forgive yourself for past mistakes, to set healthy boundaries, to appreciate your blessings, and to let go of unrealistic standards of perfection. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-compassion. Don't forget to subscribe to Psyche Pulse channel for more insightful discussions. Until then, take care and stay compassionate towards yourself.